past perfect continuous tense by Rising Path Online Learning.
Learning objectives. Understand the concept of past perfect continuous tense. In this presentation, we'll delve into the past perfect continuous tense and its relevance in daily life. Learn how to form sentences in the past perfect continuous tense. We'll uncover the rules for crafting sentences in the past perfect continuous tense with practical examples. Practicing using past perfect continuous tense in real-life situations. You'll have opportunities to apply this tense in various everyday scenarios.
Demystifying the past perfect continuous tense. The past perfect continuous tense is used to describe actions that were ongoing in the past and had a duration before something else happened. It is formed using had been plus the base form of the verb plus ing.
Crafting the past perfect continuous tense. To form the past perfect continuous tense, use had been, followed by the base form of the verb plus ing. Subject plus had been plus ving. They had been playing tennis. Subject plus had not or hadn't plus been plus ving. They hadn't been playing tennis. Had plus s plus been plus ving. Had they been playing tennis?
Further insights. The past perfect continuous tense helps us convey the idea that an action was in progress for some time before something else occurred. Example: he had been working at the company for 5 years when he decided to retire. Did you know that the past perfect continuous tense is often used to emphasize the duration of an action in the past?
Real-life examples. He studied for the exam for hours before the phone rang. Correct answer. She had been studying for the exam for hours before the phone rang. They played basketball all afternoon before it started raining. Correct answer. They had been playing basketball all afternoon before it started raining. He worked on the project for weeks when he finally completed it. Correct answer. He had been working on the project for weeks when he finally completed it.
Let's apply it. Exercise. Complete the sentences with the correct past perfect continuous tense form. She dash a book for hours before she fell asleep. They dash their musical instruments all morning before the concert. He dash a marathon for 2 hours and he reached the finish line. Options are had been reading, had been running, had been practicing.
Quiz time! Fill in the blanks with the correct past perfect continuous tense form.
She dash at the party 4 hours before she dash tired. They dash line for tickets all afternoon before the concert. Dash I dash English for months before I dash the proficiency test. The chef dash dinner for hours before the guests. Dash she dash in the pool for hours before she dash she had forgotten her towel. They dash a sandcastle for hours before the tide dash it away. He dash on the car for hours before it dash again.
Choice quiz. Choose the correct past perfect continuous tense sentence.
Number 1, she had been or has been practicing the piano for hours before the concert. Number 2, they were or had been playing in the park all afternoon before the rain started. Number 3, he had been or has been studying for the test for days before he aced it. Number 4, we are or had been walking in the forest when we found the hidden treasure. Number 5, the workers had been or have been building the bridge for months before it was completed.
Spot the mistake in the story. Read the story and find the mistakes in the use of past perfect continuous tense. Correct the sentences.
Yesterday, Sarah was tired because she had run a marathon. She had been running for hours when she crossed the finish line. Then, she ate a delicious meal.
Thank you for exploring daily life with past perfect continuous tense.
Thank you for joining us on this journey through daily life with the past perfect continuous tense. May your language skills continue to flourish.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and share to receive more videos like this in the future.
Past perfect continuous tense. Grammar presentation. When to use past perfect continuous.
Actions over a period of time. It is used to describe actions or events that started in the past, continued for some time, and may have just recently ended. Example, she had been playing the piano for 2 hours before dinner. This means she started playing the piano before dinner and continued playing for 2 hours.
Emphasizing duration. This tense is helpful when we want to emphasize how long an action was happening before something else occurred. Example, I had been studying all night when I finally understood the lesson. This shows that I was studying for an extended period before understanding the lesson.
How to form past perfect continuous.
Positive form. Start with the subject had been, and then add the base form of the verb with ing. Examples, we had been playing soccer for hours. She had been reading a book all evening.
Negative form. Use not after had been to form negative sentences. You can also use the contraction form, hadn't. Examples, he hadn't been practicing the guitar for long. They hadn't been watching TV all day.
Question form. Begin with had, add the subject, and then add been and the base form of the verb with ing. Examples, had you been working on the project? Had she been swimming when it started raining?
Time to form some sentences in past perfect continuous. Thank you for listening.